Okay, we are live, and today we're gonna try again to fight Rex. I don't have the highest hopes, but it should at least go better than it did yesterday. Let's see what we can do. No, I'm not interested in the mission log. I'm never interested in the mission log. Alright. We've already seen these cutscenes, so we don't have to watch those again. It might make us sit through them at least a little bit, though. There we go. Not too much waiting. Right to the game. And right off the bat, we're not doing very good. I read that you can use first-person view to dodge lasers, but it doesn't seem to be doing the trick. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I want to practice that. Maybe. No, not working at all. Okay, so that technique is a bust. But the rest of the system too. Okay, so I think I know what I'm doing now. I've got a technique to dodge the lasers, and I've got a technique to dodge the bullets okay. The most important thing is staying far enough forward that he never even fires the missiles. This is not where I want to be, I think. I'm not positive. Okay, no, that was too far forward. And that was too far back. Or maybe not. I do want to make sure I'm facing the right way, though. Okay, this is working alright. Not great, but alright. Yeah. This is pretty decent. He can't reach me from here at all. Although, getting behind him makes it a lot harder to see what I'm doing. This is not a good angle at all. Not in the slightest. I did read that, using chaff grenades causes him to not be able to aim, so he can still do stuff, but he'll miss all the time. And that could be the truth. Even if he's fired, he has no idea what he's firing. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of chaff grenades, and I think I just used 2 by mistake instead of 1. Yeah. He's not even coming close. Okay. I wish I understood that sooner.
No!
I knew he was still firing, and I knew the chaff grenade wasn't disabling Rex.
No good.
But disabling the aiming systems is good enough.
No, I can't do it.
I don't think this run is going to win, but it's close enough.
No, I can't do it.
I'm definitely learning what I'm doing here. Much better than yesterday.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I know. I'll never be able to do it. But what I can do is toss a stun grenade. And that should also mess up his aiming. Now that the cockpit's open. Alright. It does seem like he can still aim at me, so I don't know if that's working as well as I hoped. It seems to be doing something at least. Alright. It would be a shame if I managed to finally beat the ones that were watching. But it is what it is. I read that if you go between his legs, he can't get you at all. I don't know how true that is. But it's worth a try. Yeah, this seems to be working pretty well. I believe the term for that is cheese. I was defeated, but that's definitely something that might be viable if I have more rations. So I just need to do better on the first segment. Right. Get my chaff grenades out and be ready to throw it. Perfect timing. He doesn't seem to have any idea. But if the chaff grenade wears off, I'm screwed. And if I run too far away, I'm screwed too. I don't think he can tell where I am. Yeah, he keeps aiming where he was aiming before. I should have my rations. Unless I have a death wish. Alright. And now that he sees me again, he can aim at me, so I need to throw another chaff grenade. Where I am, and repeat. Yeah, he's just gonna do this. Although apparently, I can take damage while the cutscene is running.
No, I can't do it.
I still might be able to do this.
Finally die.
But I might have to try one more time after this.
I was taken from the battle.
No
I don't
good.
care.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
It's no good. There's no way to skip this cutscene.
Shadow in a world of light. But soon
But soon and very soon, you're gonna see the end of this stupid cutscene that disguises itself as gameplay. Alright, first things first, let's do a stun grenade. His legs where he can't reach, and then pull out the stingers. It's not perfect, but it seems to work okay. Nope, I'm in front of him. That's not the goal. What else is not the goal is that I can't see where I am. That's not ideal at all. But I'm nearly invisible like this. There's not much he can do. In the meantime, I can throw more stun grenades, and that might be able to help him a little bit. I don't need you getting behind me. Perfect. Get the stun grenades out and try that again. Alright. Now's my chance. Not perfect. Definitely not perfect. Not if I'm taking damage. But this seems to be working. Actually, no, this is doing poorly. Not doing anything. It would help if I could fire higher up. Yeah. The internet told me this was a good strategy. But it is not. It is decidedly not a good strategy. Lag, hooray. Lag is always the most fun part of the game. What did I get hit by? That's what I want. Alright. That didn't go well.
Snake, what happened? Snake.
Running into a sudden lag spike didn't help. But I didn't seem to take any damage from the lag spike. I must have gotten lucky. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get ready to throw Chapter. And then I'm going to run back. He shouldn't be able to find me here. Now, I read that there's a spot where he simply can't see me. Way up in the corner. If I can get there. I'm not entirely sure how it's supposed to work. But I think I'm doing it wrong. He definitely knows where I am. That's no good. Maybe I should just get good at the game instead of trying to cheese it. Yeah. That's not working at all. I understood this wrong. But, whatever the case, it's not working. I'm gonna go ahead and take the death. I need to start this over. This is going horribly. And I would like to stay somewhere where I can actually see what I'm doing. The back corner is not doing me any favors in that respect. Alright.
Snake!
Let's say this is the one. I know none of the available evidence suggests that's true. But I have to remain optimistic. I also have to remain optimistic that someone will show up in chat. Because talking to a brick wall, not the most exciting thing. Alright, he has no idea where I am. This is the perfect time to fire. But maybe he does have it on his side. Yeah, well now he knows. Let's go somewhere else. Grab the stinger. This is not the greatest thing. I think now's a good time to throw another chaff grenade. I don't really need to keep those things. My understanding is this boss is the last time they have any use at all. Now this is working decent. Plus another chaff grenade. There's a very real chance I can get through this first half of the boss without taking any damage at all. What would be ideal is if I could hit him with a claymore or something. One more chaff grenade. That's all I've got left. That's all I'm gonna need. Okay, maybe not no damage, but very little. Bring out the stinger. Perfect. Very, very little damage. If I can keep this up, then I should be in good shape for the next segment. Not this segment. This doesn't count.
Good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
It's no good. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in the world of lights.
Good. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
No,
But soon,
can't do it.
soon, it will finally end.
Can't do it.
No matter how much I may complain about it, the game has shown it has no intention of letting me skip that bit. But I think I know what I need to do here. I do have a million stun grenades, so that might help a little bit. Wait, stun go off, and then hit him. Close. Dodge that. Close. Dodge that. Close. Okay, this is working beautifully. This is actually going remarkably well. I don't even care if I take damage, because I only needed one more hit.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
It's been a while since I actually watched a cutscene. This is beautiful. All I needed to do was get really good at his attack patterns, like the video game. Hello there, Tom's Hot Dogs. Good to see you in the chat. You just missed the good stuff. Also, my chat doesn't seem to be working quite right. Let me double check. Yeah, no. There it is. Perfect. Well, you missed about 15 minutes of me trying to beat Rex today, and more than an hour yesterday.
Snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as
Well, then you're also
still
gonna miss a
live.
cutscene. No
Too
huge
bad.
loss.
It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
What are you
Fighting.
fighting for?
What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
There's
was
nothing
his
honorable
dying
about
wish.
anything you've done in this
When
game.
he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now.
We don't
With
need
all the
warriors.
lies and hypocrites running the world, war
Really, we
isn't
never
what
did.
it used to be.
Warriors made
We're
themselves
losing
needed.
our place in a
They
world
stole
that no
pride.
longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as
Take
I.
it out on Gandhi.
After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be
How
able
are you
to
gonna
bring chaos
launch it?
and
I just
honor
destroyed
back
it, you
this
moron.
world gone soft.
Have you been paying
Conflict
any
will
attention
breed
to the plot?
conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Oh, did
Is
he?
that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you?
Because you're an
What?
obvious villain.
Well,
I'm not
I'll tell
fighting for
you
my
then.
superiors. I'm not fighting for me.
enjoy
I'm
killing.
fighting for the world.
That's what.
You
What?
deserve
Are you
to
denying
die.
it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
They also
That was-
deserved to die. You are all
I
terrorists.
watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
What if I enjoy it?
There's a killer
I'm allowed to
inside.
enjoy it as long as I'm doing it
You
for
don't have to
good.
deny it. We were created to be that
I would
way.
also enjoy not needing to.
Hated?
And now that the game is coming to a close,
Les
we get an
enfants
absolute
terribles.
ton of
The
cutscenes.
terrible children. That's what the project was called.
Enjoy
It
your
started
exposition
in
at the end.
1970s.
It's the Kojima way.
Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier
The
in
greatest
world.
soldier.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in
that great.
combat and
He
already in a
died.
coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells.
If he's
With
so
a
great, then
combination
how
of
did I
20th
defeat
century
him?
analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
Super Babies
They
was a
fertilized
terrible
an egg
movie.
with one of Father's
They never
cells,
should have made a
and
sequel
then
to
let it
Baby
divide
Geniuses.
into
That
8
first
clone
one was a
babies.
masterpiece.
Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were
That doesn't
originally
make any sense.
octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We
Show
were
me one
accomplices
shred of
in
scientific
murder
evidence
before the
supporting
day
that
we
this
were
makes
even
sense.
born.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA.
Again, if one of us got dominant cells
weren't finished
or genes
yet.
and the other got recessive,
They used
our
me as
DNA
a
is
guinea
not
pig
identical.
To
That's
create
not
a
what identical
phenotype in
means.
which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took
You've never
everything
taken a
from me
biology class in your
before I
life,
was
have
even
you?
born. But
I did not
you
make
and
that
I aren't his
choice.
only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy.
Explain.
But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Not entirely. It's all mapped out, but that doesn't mean we know the
Thanks
specifics
to
of how it
Father's
works.
DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those
I'm calling
soldier genes
bullshit.
were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers.
You can't just change someone's
That's
genetics
right.
later on
The
in life
Genome
like
Soldiers
that.
that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
And even if you could, they can only see things like 15 feet away.
Soldiers.
They have
That's
no
right.
peripheral vision at
They
all.
are our brothers.
No spatial
Created
awareness.
artificially through the alignment
You make a
of
sound,
nucleotides to
and they'll go
mimic
where
our
the sound
father's
is instead of
genes. They
bothering
too are
to
the
think that it
product
might
of
be coming from
numerous
somewhere near there,
sacrifices.
or that you're tricking them.
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The
If
military
these are
secretly
perfect
injected
genes,
soldiers with the
The
soldier
genome soldiers
genes.
should be better than they are.
The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was
Well,
a side
sure,
effect
there
of
have
it.
been experiments,
Everyone knows
but
that
those
the Gulf War
experiments
syndrome
haven't
was
panned
caused
out the
by
way they want
exposure
to, at
the
least not
depleted
yet.
uranium used in the anti-tank
Certainly not at the time
rounds.
this game is set.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they
You
tried
clone
to say
one
it was
sheep,
post-traumatic
and then
stress
every writer in the
disorder,
world thinks you've
then
got the
chemical
recipe
and
for
biological
superweapons.
weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
Really?
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
Again,
So the
bullshit.
Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success?
How
Don't be a
successful
fool.
could they be?
They're a
Again,
complete
they're useless.
failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
The extinction of
Nature tends
douchebags
to
like you is
favor
probably
asymmetry.
good for society.
Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you.
What do you mean
That's
by
right.
symmetry?
We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In
Not even
nature,
family, just
family members
himself.
don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation.
That's not quite true,
Altruism among
Liquid.
blood
A
relatives
lot of
is a
animals
response
do
to
mate
natural
among blood
selection.
relatives.
It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the
I don't
sole
believe in
purpose
fate.
of passing
I believe
on
in
their
free
parents'
will.
genes. That's why I'll
Except when the
follow
plot of a
what
game
my
railroads you
genes
into doing
tell
a certain
me.
thing. That's not free will.
And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
You can't talk about fate and about defeating fate in the same sentence like this. Not unless you
do
defeat
that,
all of the Whispers.
First, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Another man's
Stupid
arm.
woman.
I
Falling in
finally
love
get
with
it.
a man who doesn't
Metal Gear
even
Solid 2
have
is
a
about
name.
arms race.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision.
And
they
what
won't
would
even
that be?
need a PDA. If you want the details,
And how do they know
why
it's
don't
destroyed?
you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
I'm not asking him anything. Oh, apparently I
Can
am.
you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation.
They
He's on his
probably
way
should have
there
been in
by
control to
AWACS
begin with.
What for?
to bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base.
Not
They're carrying
B-52s, just
B-6113
B-2s.
surface-piercing
Okay.
tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Foxdie.
That's not
Now that
unreasonable.
there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
You think Alaska won't notice a big-ass explosion?
The evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead
Shadow
here,
Moses
but I'm
Island will be
still
on nuclear
officially
watch
in
for
command of this
decades.
mission.
Maybe
if I issue an
centuries.
order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation.
Well, they should have been. They're
Merrill was
obviously
transferred to this
terrorists.
base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in
Yeah,
exchange
sorry,
for her
Ben
life.
Nut. You missed me
Better
actually
get out of
defeating
there,
him.
Snake.
I figured out his
Are you
pattern,
sure?
and it got super
It'll be
easy.
bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for
And
you.
I figured out his
after
pattern.
all the lies.
I mean, I watched a
Colonel,
bunch of YouTube videos
I'm
about how to
ordering them
dodge.
to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Who is this?
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
What happened?
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
And
This
who
is
are
the
you?
Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Oh,
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly
I think
believed
this
that
is
he was
ridiculous.
in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left.
there will be me.
I'm sure the president would want the same thing.
That's how video games work.
President ordered
The
this.
protagonist
President is
survives.
a busy man.
He does not go
I have
down with the
complete
ship.
authority here.
How do you
So to
plan
speak.
on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Who are you blaming?
We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well,
Selfish.
if you give
This
me
is
the
selfish
optic
gene
disc,
theory in
I
action.
might consider saving
Or at least
them.
selfish
What are
theory.
you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You
And you're the
can't be
country's
allowed to
open dirty
live.
secret.
Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
Catching up.
Farewell.
I love a massive exposition
There's
dump at the
no
end of the
way out
game.
for us.
There's no way home from this
Let's
strange
finish
land.
this before the airstrike.
Don't even try to understand.
You stole everything from me.
I stole nothing. What I have was
Only
given
your
to me,
death can
not by my own
satisfy me.
choice.
Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
I'll tell you this
and your
much.
Beautiful
I would never
sacrifice
steal your
for a
attitude,
final battle.
nor your stupidity.
Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle.
Look what you
This
set up us the
nuclear
bomb!
module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Okay. A punching battle. This shouldn't be too hard. 3 minutes.
If you
So even
win,
if I fail,
you might still be able to save
Even
her.
if I fail, this battle won't last too long.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Love.
If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
How high are we? It wouldn't kill me in Twin Snakes. I can do all sorts of stunts in that one.
Have at you, Snake.
Have at you. What is this, Castlevania? You do more damage than me. Wonderful. Quit running around! I don't think I have a chat filter enabled. At least not on purpose.
What's wrong, Snake?
There we go.
Nice shot!
Die, monster! Have at you! You don't belong in this world. Alright. Crap. That was reckless of me.
What's
Careless.
wrong,
Both.
Snake?
If you're so great, how come you have to rely on doing more damage per punch? How about a little Hawaiian punch? Haha! Alright. I was ready to lose once. Literally, only 2 things of significance I've won on the first try, with the second Vulcan Raven battle and the second Sniper Wolf battle. Stop saying have at you! You're not a Belmont! Okay. Damn it! What is a snake? A miserable pile of not having feet.
What's wrong, Snake?
What's the matter?
Nice shot!
Too quick for ya? You're too slow.
What's wrong, Snake?
Quit taunting me!
Better hurry. It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake?
No rations in this battle. No rations, no items, nothing. I'm doing worse than last time. But running away seems to be a viable strategy. Hit, run. Oh, he gets a lot of iframes after that.
Better hurry. It's going to blow!
And a headbutt. Okay, but real talk. How many of you are turned on by both of these shirtless dudes fighting? Not me, because he's my brother. And one of those dudes is me. Although I'm sure Liquid's turned on at the sight of himself without a shirt. He seems like that kind of guy. Maybe not as much as Ocelot. Damn!
Better hurry. It's going to blow!
You may tell me to shut up,
Nice shot!
but I spent the entire last episode telling Gray Fox to shut up, and he never did. Not until Liquid killed him. Okay. I seem to be doing better than Liquid, but not by as much of a lead as I'd like. The main theme, as far as I can tell, is lining up my shots right. Damn it!
It's going to blow!
He telegraphs that attack. I should be able to dodge it. That's entirely my own fault. testicles. No, I have too much honor to fight that way. Damn it! Once again, he telegraphed that with that and I wasn't ready.
You're out of time! You're out of time!
That was pathetic. I was doing so well for the majority of the fight. And I just dropped it.
How about you, Snake?
Have it you, Liquid. Yeah. So far, I haven't taken any damage. That's good. Bam, bam, boom. Damn it! I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed it.
Nice shot!
What do you mean, nice shot? You don't get to taunt me when you're losing.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
You're gonna blow.
It's going to blow!
I'm gonna blow a hole in your chest with my fist. That sounded badass, right? It might have sounded stupid. Stupid lines and badass action are pretty much the same thing.
Better hurry!
Damn it!
It's going to blow!
You already said that! It's about cornering him. Two things can be true. Is that line from Futurama? No, wait, no, it's from that other show. Disenchantment. I knew it was a Groening line, though. No. Yes. Okay, so I've gotten pretty decent at dodging that headbutt. I loved that show. Can't believe I forgot that line was from there. Your life bar is empty. You need to be dead. I'm running off an edge. What an idiot. Stop regaining life. How does he keep healing? I call bullshit. His life bar was empty repeatedly.
How about you, Snake?
Knock him off the edge. Okay, I think I know how to do that. Hidden Ration. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Ration. I hated that movie. Alright. But I think I know what I'm doing at this point. Maybe not. I don't know why I keep missing now. Jake Long, American Ration. Don't you dare. This is my worst run yet on this boss. I'm not at doing a good job lining up.
Nice shot!
Nice kick, dumbass. I'm wasting time. It's not just about having more life than me. It's not just about surviving. It's about beating fast enough. And I don't seem to be on the right track for that. getting there. Recovering nicely from my horrible start. That might not be enough.
What's wrong?
Damn it!
Snake!
I love when a fight relies on a completely different style of gameplay than everything else previous in the game. The only thing that would make this more out of place is if I had to use a sword. Die, monster! Wow. Epic death yell. Oh, that's right, Bandman Nut. You don't know. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Meryl?
Snake is a warrior who's never been satisfied.
Snake? Is that you? Snake! Oh, you're
They're
alive!
snake states, not to be confused with save states.
Meryl?
Shut up, you
Meryl,
guys!
are
The,
you okay?
the bomb's gonna
Are
blow!
you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl?
We have no chance to survive, make our time!
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Did they feed
I
you?
didn't give in to the torture.
They tortured you too.
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just
Fighting
like
for
you.
what?
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you.
Just like
I
me.
felt like you were there with
You
me.
long to be close to
It
me.
gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
There was 30 seconds
I'm
left on
sorry.
that timer.
Don't say that.
I haven't been timing
But it made me
Has this
realize
cutscene gone
something.
longer than 30 seconds? I think it has.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of.
And what was
A
that?
single hope that I held on to.
Your
that
only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Yeah, but why though? I'm not worth it.
That's my Kodak.
This is gonna last another 3 or 4 minutes, without the bomb exploding.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news.
Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I did, by
I got
surviving
some
torture
bad news,
earlier.
too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface.
Loading.
There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel
PlayStation
leads
games
from
have
there
enough
to the
loading
surface.
as it is.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security
I
along
know.
your escape
Video
route,
game
too.
timers are the best.
What are you going to do?
Just
Me?
like movie timers.
I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon,
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
The next game
Otacon,
really
this is a
pulls a
hardened
number
shelter,
on this
but they're going to use a
sacrifice when
surface-piercing
Otacon's still
nuclear
alive at the
bomb.
beginning of the
It
next
won't
game.
hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good.
What's your reason?
Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
I wish
Thanks.
every video game and every movie
Well, that
had a
sounds
timer
nice.
more like the show
I
24.
believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Except Metal Gear's already enough like 24 now that they replaced David
Let's
Hayter
get
with
the
Kiefer
hell out of
Sutherland.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon.
He's
Did the voice director not tell you how to pronounce
fighting
it?
right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
That's one of the key jobs of a
fighting
voice
for us
director, to
too?
make sure things are pronounced consistently by the
And I
entire
want it to be
cast.
insane.
Me too.
Reminds me of the movie Aladdin. At one point, Jasmine says the line, "Just like every swaggering stuffed shirt peacock I've met."
Meryl.
But the word is swaggering. There should be 2 G's. Voice director dropped the ball, not correcting her. Good job,
Snake.
Linda Larkin.
Meryl.
Donkey! Yeah, I can do a donkey impression.
It started.
That's what you do when
I
people
must
are
be
saying
heavy.
names.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Too bad, so sad. Should have escaped earlier
get
when
out
we
of
had
here.
the chance.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Remind me why I took that
Hurry up.
off. I don't remember taking that off in the cutscene. But I guess it looked badass.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Does this cutscene go faster if she's dead, Sith Lord?
Hurry!
Yeah. We know Liquid likes those kinds of things. Ration. And now the timer's up to 10 minutes.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
A surveillance camera.
Damn, no keys. Alright, keys.
Knock them into each other.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Way to burn through a good chunk of my life just waiting.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon butt. Shoot him, Snake.
Okay. Figuring out the controls. It's clockwise and counterclockwise. You know, I wouldn't blame Liquid if that's the case. He'd be pretty impressed. Yeah, Sith Lord, I knew what I was doing. I just wasn't good at, I didn't remember the controls.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I literally just did.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Meryl, you're driving like Cat from Halo. Don't drive like Cat from Halo.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I'm working on it.
You did it, Snake.
Yeah. But it's not much good because I'm gonna die. I already know it. Unless I get more rations.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
How the hell are you alive? You made it exceptionally clear that a fall from that height would kill a person. Well, at least the gun doesn't overheat, so that's good. It's not even difficult right now, just annoying. Like he's doing absolutely no damage. Literally, as I was saying that. Yeah, maybe one of those genes that you got from Big Boss can be grabbed. Exciting. But I'm going to the end of the game today, no matter what. I've made it too far to quit through this again.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Damn!
Damn, no keys. keys.
Military trucks don't usually need keys at all.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
So it's just a matter of doing as much damage as I can, and lasting as long as I
Fire
can
that
before she
shit.
does
Your
it.
weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
There we go. Damn! There's a lot of dams in Metal Gear in general. And they don't feel quite as out of place as the dams that showed up in the uncensored Dragon Ball Z first season.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check that.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
There we go.
Okay,
That
Snake,
should do the
let's
trick.
go.
So it seems like what I need to do is be facing sideways so I'm ready when she turns to the side again.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I'm trying! Yeah, turning before I get there. That's what I was thinking. But this game doesn't do well for aiming.
Snake?
Not even under normal circumstances. And these are definitely special circumstances.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
I know it's not over. Could you sound more like a generic villain? I wish there was something I could do to aim faster. Or something I could do to dodge. But it just kind of seems like all I get to do is spam and hope. Damn it! And apparently I aimed right past him. I need to be better at the first part so I have more health before I get to Liquid.
Hurry!
But I'm not really sure what I can do any different. Pick up the ration, yes.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys.
Let's get ready to get in.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Okay. So the real trick is to just not waste time.
With your weapon button.
Be ready to get in no matter what. That's a higher priority than the enemies. So this isn't fantastic, but I seem to be in better shape than before. And I should be able to get a head start on aiming this time too.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check that.
Here they come!
We'll never make it.
That's one
Snake,
enemy.
clear a path. Okay,
And I
Snake,
still have my
let's go.
ration. I can, but it doesn't make a difference. I get the same amount of health from my ration, no
We're not out
matter
of the woods yet.
whether I use it manually or
Here they come!
automatically.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
How many bullets can these guys take? Well, I still have my rations, so I'm in much better shape than the last 2 times. Whether that's enough remains to be seen.
Not yet, Snake!
But I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
Yeah, I'm not stressed. I'm a soldier. I plan on making this the one. You should be stressed. It's a stressful fight. I just don't get terribly stressed playing games. At least not when I'm also talking to an audience. There's something calming about having to talk all the time. Damn it! This is the farthest I've made it, but I'm still taking damage every few seconds. No! Ah! I understand the goal of making Liquid look super strong. He's the last boss. He needs to be great. But at the same time, we're all this talk about how we're twins and how we're equals, except I'm actually the better one.
I'll drive.
It's ridiculous that he consistently has more health than me. The more damage I can avoid now, the better off I am.
Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon.
Take out the barrel and go.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, far and away my best yet. Get sideways so that I'm ready to take out the next barrels and the next enemies. Maybe even start shooting before she pulls over.
Uh-oh, Snake. Here we go. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay,
That went
Snake,
beautifully.
let's go.
That couldn't have gone any better at all.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here we go.
This could.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I need exploding barrels. Because Meryl doesn't know how to drive on just one side. I even cleared the right side first. And wouldn't you know, that's the route she takes.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Definitely doing better than before. The more damage I can force him to take, the better. But aiming this is the worst because I can't see where the hell I'm aiming. That segment is definitely the worst part of it. This part's not so bad. I just have to sweep back and forth. here. I just need to not move my aim too much. Once I get locked on, just keep aiming straight. At least that's what we're looking for. It doesn't seem to be working this time, though. Maybe he doesn't have a pen for it. Maybe he's just getting lucky. I didn't even know I could hold triangle for this.
Look, Snake! Daylight!
Daylight?
We're gonna crash!
I should have assumed I could hold triangle. That would have been useful to know much sooner. But it seems to have done the trick anyway. Let me guess. He's still alive. Yeah, that triangle thing would have made a big difference much earlier.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Can I press the action button to flip the Jeep? That's how it works in
It's
Halo.
no good. I can't move.
What happened
All
to
games
Liquid?
should be more like Halo.
I can't see him either.
He must have gone flying off
Liquid's
that cliff.
dead. Uh-oh.
Snake!
I knew he'd still be alive. It's time for you to fox die. There it is. If only that could have kicked in sooner. That would have made a big difference. The important thing, though, is that when they blow everything up, I'm still alive. And they won't know I'm still alive. Leaving Snake free
If
to
he's
remain
dead, that
incognito.
means-
Don't say it, Snake.
Well, obviously,
What happened to the air raid?
PS1 games
No
are pretty
stealth bombers in
recognizable.
sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel,
Colonel.
how'd you
Are you
survive?
okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early
Really?
retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Really?
Acting alone? What happened
How
to the air
convenient.
raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The
Also
F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over.
Wait a minute.
Thanks, Snake.
Colonel,
Didn't Snake call it
you
smart
can rest
before?
easy. Meryl's fine.
Really?
Good.
Thanks.
You have a smiling form for
Thank
your
you,
avatar.
Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
No shit.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you.
A
Mei Ling
snowmobile?
saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You
Wait a
should
minute.
be able to ride right
Who does
out
it
of
belong
there.
to?
I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
I'm sure they
neither.
didn't.
I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy.
Everyone
a hard
does.
copy
It's
of
mandatory.
all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we
That's a
won't
good
meet
thing.
again.
Don't worry.
We won't.
I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really?
Definitely not in Metal Gear
I
Solid
look forward
4.
to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing
Do you need
What?
scissors?
about Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
Was I?
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
Does she
How
have a
is she?
vaccine?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to
hot.
Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
There's nothing face to face
I
about a
heard about my
Kodak.
brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
That's not what he said.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
He said he killed your parents.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world.
No, he didn't. He didn't
fought
do
with every
anything.
ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe.
He sacrificed himself,
Maybe
and
now
I didn't
he's
take
finally
advantage
found
of
some
it,
peace.
and so he died for nothing.
He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Zombie. The word is zombie.
A ghost looking for a place to die.
Aw, don't cry.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
What are you trying to say?
So when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you.
That's not an answer.
Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
That was useless. But now we can add Snake to the list of
Each
people who
person is
told
born
a
with
billion
their fate
lies in this
written into
game.
their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that.
You didn't answer me if I have Fox
I
Die.
told you before,
Gonna
the reason
kill
that
me
I
or
was
not?
interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from.
And like I told you, who you are
I thought that if I
depends on the
analyzed
choices
my DNA,
you
I
make.
could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what
You don't
path
need to
I should
become a
take in life.
geneticist. You $100, 23andMe.
But I was
Look it up.
wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers.
Clearly.
The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny.
Potential.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important.
Then what is?
The important thing is that you choose life.
I don't
and
think
then
Liquid
live.
chose to
Don't
die.
think, Snake. Don't
I don't
worry.
think Donald
wanted to choose
Anderson
life
chose
too.
to die. I don't
Till
think
today, I've always
Decoy
looked for a
Octopus
reason to
chose to
live.
die. That was
You're
Fox
on-
Die's doing. I can't just choose to not be killed by it.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future.
It was a
through our
simple
children.
yes or no question. Did you program it to kill me?
Living is a link to the future.
Chugga chugga,
That's how
Naomi's an
life
idiot.
works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world.
I choose Pikachu.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
42.
Thank you, Snake.
You're welcome.
Look,
Sweet.
I found this.
Wait a minute. Bandman Nut,
Let's
that's a
keep
good
it
point.
as a
How
reminder.
did we find this thing? If
Of
Mei Ling
what?
saw it in a satellite
A
photo,
reminder of a successful mission?
that doesn't
The
make any
first time we
sense.
met.
A reminder of how to live.
Also, it belongs to someone. This is straight
Until
up
today,
theft.
I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
And winning fights.
That's not just you.
Killing the
That's
enemies.
how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
I'd rather feel alive than feel asleep.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Like who?
Someone else?
Like Otacon.
Yeah. Someone like you.
Blech.
Maybe that's the real way to live.
Maybe.
So, where to,
This
Snake?
gushy stuff doesn't fit
David.
the tone of the rest of the game.
My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
Wait a minute.
I think it's
I'm
time to look
Dave,
for a new path.
and
in life.
Otacon's real name is Hal.
A new path?
Is
New
this a prequel
purpose.
to 2001: A
Will we
Space
find
Odyssey?
it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou.
Those are clouds.
To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life.
Yeah.
It'll be spring here
The
soon.
name isn't Snake.
For us too.
Yeah.
His full real name
Spring
is
brings new
David
life to
Snakerson.
everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most
You're
of
not
all,
David. You're Bandman Nut. That's what the chat says right there.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on.
I think I'm gonna
Let's
like
enjoy
it
life.
here. It's from Annie. Good musical. I wonder if Snake was named David because he was voiced by David Hayter. Like, did they just use the actor's name, or was that chosen by coincidence? In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power, something Hiroshima. START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads. I can't keep up with this. 26,000. If there's 26,000 warheads, how come I have only seen a few dozen? In the storage facility here on Shadow Moses. He sure is. Alright. Well, tell you what. I'm not gonna sit through this. There is an after credits spoiler, and anyone who's interested can look it up on YouTube. But, it's getting time for my stream to be over, so. It's been fun, you guys, but I've gotta get going. Metal Gear Solid 2 is coming up. Not, right away. I need to get a few things in order. I need to bring my PlayStation 3 into the same room as my streaming machine. But until next time, you stay classy, San Diego.